AITA for not allowing my Mill to use the bathtub in our primary bedroom? Obviously this a throwaway because I don't want it tracked back to me. A little background information first. I barely have a relationship with my Mill because since we got engaged she has been a nightmare to deal with. She constantly meddles, stomps boundaries, is very judgmental and takes no responsibility for her actions. We were NC with her for nearly a year, but since my husband resumed contact due to my Phil having a health scare, she has been on her best behavior. That is until last weekend. So my in-laws were up to visit last weekend and unfortunately requested to stay with us. I'd prefer them in a hotel, but we have 5 bedrooms and I let my husband make the call. Well, Saturday morning I was up letting the dog out and making coffee for everyone when Mill comes. Walking out the guest room we put them in. I decided the one furthest away from our bedroom. With a towel in her hand wearing pajamas. I asked her what she was up to and she said, "I have been dying to take a bath in your tub since the first time we visited here." I was in utter shock because first, no, and also the visit and her behavior that visit is what resulted in our cutting contact. She went through our room snooping and found some adult stuff which led to her freaking out and demanding my husband leave me, calling me some colorful names. I told her no one but my husband and I are allowed in our room or bathroom and that the room she was staying with had its own bathroom or she could use one of the other bathrooms. She started raising her voice and insisted on using our tub, which I just said, no, again. So she starts going on about me being rude and a bad hostess. Apparently it was getting loud because my husband appeared and asked what was happening. I explained and he backed me up. She storms back to the room and slams the door, apparently waking my Phil. He comes out because she gave some distorted account of what happened, but my husband set things straight. She pouted in their room all day. They ended up leaving early Sunday for the airport. This morning she texted my husband asking if I was ready to apologize to her for making her trip miserable and making her feel unwelcome. I have her blocked again. AITA for not just letting her use the bathtub? NTA she was pushing boundaries again. Your husband is a gem. You didn't ruin her trip. She did. By pushing boundaries in private spaces. NTA. I'm glad your husband has your back because it doesn't seem like she's going to ever be able to stay on her best behavior for long. NTA. Your house. Your bathroom. If there wasn't another bathroom to use, sure, she could use yours after she asked. NTA. Op. And laughing here. Because Mill was apparently just itching to go through your things. Mill is the queen of obvious. Has she always been unbelievably immature, or do you suspect cognitive decline? To answer your question, there is no reason a guest should be hellbent on bathing in your personal bathtub, even if it was lined with clouds and spewed champagne and fairy dust. NTA. You can have whatever boundaries you want in your own home. Not using a private bathroom is a perfectly reasonable one. Ew, what? No thank you, madam. Sorry, but I think it is rude AF. Your home is not a hotel. If she wants bathtub amenities, then she can go to the hotel and receive them. She is the one who made the trip miserable because she is the one who rudely overstepped her bounds. NTA. Op. Obviously NTA. It was nice of you to open your home to her. You do not need to open your private room to her. NTA. Mill is way out of bounds. Sounds like a timeout is in order at the minimum. NTA. You did nothing wrong. And a polite guest, if they wanted to use something like the master bath, would have approached you and asked for permission first. She was basically up to her old tricks again, seeing if this warming was you backing down on your old position and seeing if she could establish dominance over you. Good for you for not backing down, and good for your husband for not backing down. You did not make her feel unwelcome, she abused your hospitality. Ha 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 NTA, it's NC time. The entitlement. Nope NTA. In fact, congrats on now having another reason to go and see with her entitled ass. NTA, and do not apologize. She's not entitled to use your bathroom, whether her room has one or not. Good thing you caught her, because I bet she would have just gone in there and used it without asking. NTA. Is your bathtub special? Like a whirlpool tub or a big soaking tub? If so, I can see why she'd ask to use it, but it's definitely okay to say, I'd prefer you didn't. NTA. Time to lay a new boundary. They're never staying in your house again, or allowed in it unsupervised, and no visit at all until she apologizes for her tantrum. NTA. And I don't need to know any history of her demented ignoring of reasonable boundaries to make that judgment. No one, however close, would dream of using the master bathroom when there are other bathrooms available. Who would even want to take a bath in someone else's tub because you have to clean it both before and after? But that is a side issue. The only time I ever used someone else's master bathroom was at my parents' retirement condo. This is because they never used the tub shower in the guest bath, and my mother had turned it into additional storage. She even had a rack to hang clothes running across it. So I used the shower in their master bath. And if it was just overnight, I often just didn't shower until I got home. I only lived about 45 minutes from them, so didn't stay overnight that often. Wow, no, NTA at all. This lady is loony. They ended up leaving early. And problem solved. NTA. How dare you stop her from going though, your stuff? What kind of beast are you? SNTA. Lol, no BC, my husband isn't even allowed to use my bathroom. Why would I allow my mill to use it? Yup, I'm that petty. If he can't clean it, he can't use it, lol. NTA. Sounds like Mill. She came for a visit and went snooping in my bedroom. The only reason I knew she was in there was because she made my bed, which means that she also found my vibrator. The next time she came to town, I had a lock put on my bedroom so that she couldn't enter it at will. We haven't spoken for a year, but that's another story.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.